really bad bandwidth today. I don't know if it's the storm or what. But as you can see, there is a thunderstorm out there. But I'm not getting any comments or anything like that. I think there's some bandwidth issues going on. Hey, Spike. Oh, peak tram. Where are you, tram? There it is. Commencing attack run. Attack. Okay, so now we're featured. So it's kind of going to storm today. Boy, the things I go through for Periscope. I'm getting eaten by bugs here. Mosquitoes are biting me everywhere. So there's a thunderstorm off the coast there. Or it's over in the New Territories. It's coming our way. I'm up here on the peak, and you guys are looking down at my neighborhood. I live in the mid-levels. This is my neighborhood right over here. I don't live in that house. I live, let's see if I can get it in focus here. That's not my pool. My swimming pool is this little one. Secretly, there's my tennis court. That's my swimming pool right there. But I'm not in my pool right now. I'm up here on the peak, looking down at my buildings and this big thunderstorm that's over there in the New Territories. I'm not seeing your comments because my bandwidth kind of blows today. Sorry about that. Unless I hit chat or something. No, I didn't. Anyway, bandwidth is kind of freaky right now. Yeah, you can even see there it's pixelating a bit. That's just because everybody's up here. Yeah, that's awesome. Okay, glad you can see it. So I'm Penguin 6. I live here in Hong Kong and show you guys around the city every day. I just came up trying to fight the jet lag. I'm really tired right now because I just flew back from the United States. It's worse. Yeah, the video's been kind of But we'll keep spinning it. Keep trying to get something better. This is Hong Kong. Nothing in the video? Well, maybe you should leave and come back in. Maybe that'll reset it because I'm seeing everything. New York. No, this is Hong Kong. We have more buildings than New York. Hey, how's it going? Let's go over here a bit. Gotta get a little altitude so I don't run into those towers. So they just changed these tennis courts from red to blue. They were red tennis courts 6 weeks ago when I left Hong Kong, and now they're blue. Oh, look at all the people coming back home from work. Beep beep. And this is Hong Kong Zoo. You guys see me down there all the time. Hiking the zoo. Life is pretty cool in Hong Kong, except right now I'm getting eaten by mosquitoes and it's going to rain soon. Oh. Alright, I just got the warning. I was getting too close to the army base. So I've got to like back up. I'm up here at the peak, yeah. So let's come back a little bit. We could buzz all the tourists. Let's bring it back. So I'm actually over here, yeah? I'm in front of these buildings. That's the peak tram tracks right there. Where's the peak tram? We were buzzing the peak tram earlier. Let's see if we can find it again. Filled with all the tourists. coming back up. You're coming here next week. Cool. Well, be sure to come up to the peak. So there's the storm. It's out over Lantau Island, and that's off to the west, and then it's coming across into the new territories up over here, and it's pouring down rain on those people up over there. But here in central Hong Kong, yeah, on the thing it just popped up. I have seen Bruce Lee statues. There's a warning that pops up on the screen saying this aircraft is in a warning zone, a special warning zone, fly with caution here. And I know what that warning zone is. It's the PLA base, the People's Liberation Army, which is just behind this building with the X's. They have a garrison there. You can just make out that building there. So I didn't want to get too close to that. So we just backed off, yeah? And now we're just sort of hanging over the mid-levels. We're about 400 meters away from me, about 90 meters up. Of course, I'm on top of the big one. Hey, Stouty, how's it going, man? So there's a big storm coming in over the new territories out there, but I'm up at the peak getting savaged by mosquitoes. They're like Western food. Bruce Lee's statue has been moved temporarily because they're renovating. It's normally down here in the center of the screen there, but they've moved it while they do some construction. DJI drones have some stuff built in that lets you know when it's going to shoot things. I hear the tram. Let's get our attack run. Red leader. This is gold leader. There we go. Target in sight. Start your attack run. Switch all power to front deflector screens. Oh, sorry. I am just a rig kid at heart, so I just strafed the peak tram. If your friends are being tourists, they've been machine gunned. Sorry about that. Hey, look at that. Bunch of tourists up there. Let's go buzz the tourist, yeah. Sorry about that. A little bit jarring. Look at all those tourists trying to take pictures. We're like, hey, there's a drone. But Mr. Drone's going to go away. Say bye-bye, tourists. Oh, you want to see me? Let's go find me. So you see this path here? I should have a visual of the drone. There it is. So, down here, on this little path, is a little old man. Hey, who's that little old man? That's Paul's grandfather. He's very clean. No, that's Paul's other grandfather. Well, you're allowed two, and this is my other one. Anyway, sorry for the Beatles references. So for those of you who are new, I'm Penguin 6. I hike you around Hong Kong pretty much every day and show you the sights. Today I just brought the drone out just for the heck of it, and we are playing around the peak, which is kind of like my backyard. I lived here in the mid-levels, which is right here. I live in this house right there with those two white thingies on the roof. That's my building. It's a rather small building. It's only 38 floors in a neighborhood. All the buildings are humongoid. That's my swimming pool. My grocery store is on the other side of this building. Let me see if we can see my grocery store. Underneath that tennis court there in the center of the screen, that's my grocery store, where I pay $14 for a gallon of milk. $14 US for a gallon of milk. $10 for a box of Cheerios. Life in the big city. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. Now, the average family in my son's international school is spending about $11,500 US a month on rent, $11,500 US per month on rent. The crime is very, very low. This is a Mavic. This is a DJI Mavic. We had 28 murders last year. That's a city of 7.3 million people. For Chicago to have our murder rate, Chicago could only have 8 murders a year. LA could have 12, and Baltimore could have 2 murders a year. It is, though some of my friends, some of my son's classmates, their families are spending as much as $30,000 to $40,000 US dollars a month. Oh, look at that cloud. Whoa, I didn't even see that. Check that cloud out. The fog. The fog. It's like creeping down over the mountain. That's awesome. Isn't it? That's pretty cool. It's like attention on the peak. A cloud of poisonous gas is approaching from the top of the mountain. Please take caution. Oh, gotta turn around again. The mist. Yeah, it is like the mist. So let's head over this way. I'm flying a DJI Mavic. Whoa, okay, we've hit our maximum altitude of 120 meters. Oh, boy. Time to come home. So guys, you're going to have to listen to this annoying bell as we hit our low battery. No, the battery's dying. But we're almost home. She's breaking up, Captain. Is that a chief?